Are you frustrated and fed up with peeing your pants when you laugh, sneeze, run, or jump? Or maybe it's that nagging hip and back pain that just doesn't go away. Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa, and today we are going over the 3 biggest mistakes you are making with your pelvic floor that you want to avoid to ease pains and stop leaks. Mistake number 1 might surprise you, but it is Kegels. Maybe you've been told multiple times your pelvic floor is weak and you just need to go and do more Kegels. Maybe you've been doing the Kegels and nothing's changing or your symptoms are getting worse. That's because just by squeezing and doing Kegels, it's not allowing your core and your pelvic floor system to work like it wants to. When we just sit and squeeze, it's gripping and creating tightness in our pelvic floor. When we get that gripping and tightness, what happens is we create too much pressure in our abdomen. And when we have too much pressure, that is what leads to those leaks, pains, prolapse, ab separation, constipation, and more. So it's taking a bigger picture look as how to use your core and pelvic floor system for the activities that we do during our day. We have to bend over to pick things up, squat, go up and down stairs, and our pelvic floor needs to react, respond, lengthen, and activate to all of those activities. And if you are just squeezing and doing Kegels, it's not allowing this core and pelvic floor system to do that and creates that pressure that we don't want. So stop doing Kegels and learn how to use this whole system, which we start to get into at the end. Mistake number 2, I'm so guilty of doing this one in the past, and that is gripping your abs, sucking your abs in all of the time. Maybe you've been told in order to protect your back, you have to zip up that core and keep it tight all of the time. Or in order to have a really strong core, you have to keep that core engaged all of the time. But this just is not true, and it's actually leading to more issues, because when we suck it in and keep that core pulled in tight all of the time, we're not allowing our core and our pelvic floor system to work like it wants to. What happens is we create in that abdomen too much pressure, and then we end up with leaks, pains, prolapse, and ab separation. So it's really taking a big picture look at how your core and your pelvic floor wants to work and letting go of those abs. And we're gonna get into exactly that in that last mistake. And mistake number 3 that I see with the pelvic floor is holding your breath. Now, if we are stressed, if we're in pain, if we're constantly on the go, we can hold our breath. Maybe the breath stays up in our chest. And again, what this is doing is increasing the pressure in our abdomen and not allowing our core and our pelvic floor system to work optimally, to work how it wants to work. So breathing is the number 1 key to getting this whole system kickstarted and help with those 2 mistakes that we went over with in the beginning. Maybe right now you noticed that you were holding your breath. That is the first step to all of this, is noticing if you are making these mistakes and make note. Oh, I'm holding my breath. Okay, let me take that breath in. Oh, I just caught myself sucking in my abs. Let me let it go and relax. Oh, I've been Kegeling. I need to stop and do those Kegels. And the more you become aware of it and practice your breathing, you're gonna improve those pains and leaks. So try it right now. Take a breath in. What do you notice? Where does the breath go? Is it hard to take a breath in? And this is the first thing that I start everyone out with, is breathing exercise. It's so incredibly important for your pelvic floor to really be able to kickstart this entire system. So imagine you take that breath in, the breath goes all the way down to those pelvic floor muscles. That's what we want to have happen. Can you feel that connection? Are you noticing it? What do you feel in your neck and your shoulders and down into your back? All these little things are really important for our core and pelvic floor system. So make sure you stop and check to see if you are making these 3 mistakes with your pelvic floor. Really concentrate on your breathing, and if you're not feeling that connection, go ahead and check out the link up here, the missing link to your pelvic floor, or check out the description box down below for more information and resources. Keep up the good work. Remember, you do not just have to deal with those leaks and pains. Until next time, namaste. Thank you.